There's an African proverb that says, when the root is deep, there's no reason to fear the wind. I think of that proverb as we move out of the holiday season. I hope and suspect that many of us can look back on our holidays with fond memories of wonderful gatherings and great experiences. But I also know that for many of us, the holiday season was a season where we faced the windiness of life in profound ways. For some of us, it was the windiness of just the stress and busyness of it all that at times was overwhelming. For others of us, it was facing the winds of grief or anxiety or depression, all which have ways of stirring up into powerful storms during the holidays. All ways in which we experience the windiness of life and the struggle to stay rooted in the midst of it all. Psalm 1, though, is a prayer that celebrates God's longing and willingness to want to work in and through our lives to root us more deeply in the face of life's winds, to nourish those roots by streams of living waters so that we can remain rooted more deeply and maybe not get blown away when we face the winds of life. In that is a holy invitation for each and every one of us to pause and pray today, reflecting on those gifts in our lives that really do nourish the roots of our lives when we face winds of any kind. Maybe it's in the ability to carve out some time and savor some peace and quiet in the midst of life's stress and chaos, however we come to find that quiet in our day, even if it's just for a few moments or a few breaths. Maybe it's found in the grace and strength to reach out to somebody else and say, can we talk? Instead of trying to bottle up a struggle we're dealing with as we're facing life's wind. Or maybe it's in just giving ourselves permission and some space and some time to really, truly feel things like grief or anxiety or depression, instead of trying to move on so quickly from it. Or maybe it's just found in some simple gratitude for the gift of getting back to some routines in our lives after the busyness of the holiday season. Those are just some of the ways we find ourselves tapping more deeply into the roots of divine life, the streams of divine life that linger beneath each and every one of our lives and long to keep us rooted in the face of any winds that life might bring. God's peace and blessings to you all.